Hello guys, today I want to talk about Archer. This video gonna be relatively short. I'm quite busy these days, so I don't have time to edit, but still I want to share some good stuff. For those who hear my voice for the first time, nice to meet you. My name is Alex, I'm making games and I'm posting devlogs and tutorials. Whatever you see in this video is made during my RPG course. People are quite happy with it, so feel free to check it out. Next enemy we're gonna talk about is the Archer. Assets were taken from itch.io, and the concept, the idea of the Archer was taken from one of the best YouTubers in the world. His name is Bardent, and I believe he took his idea from a game called Dead Cells. So we all can say it's not stealing, it is inspired by. The Archer walks left and right, just that simple. If you're in his view, he's gonna shoot arrows that you can jump over. You can dash the arrows so you won't get any damage, or you can just catch him with your face and they will stick in you and even apply elemental damage that in this example slows me down, and now it is harder to jump over the arrow. Really cool. Let me remove ice damage for a second. Another thing about this enemy, he moves quite fast if you come closer to him. So for example, if I stand on the right side, he's gonna jump away and shoot. It has some cooldown, but still it is pretty quick, so it is kinda difficult to fight him. But if you corner him at the edge of the platform, he's not gonna jump there because there is no ground behind him. He detects all of that and sees what is around him. And this is just one simple check that still sometimes makes him jump into the gap. If like he detects some ground here, he may jump, but he may have not enough speed and he's just gonna fall. And that also can happen, but that's okay. We could make more detailed surroundings check, but I don't think it's necessary, because it's okay if sometimes enemy makes a mistake. I think it's not that bad. Yeah, here I want to show you how he jumps to another platform. I'm gonna place player behind him and try to run into his face. So you can see he's shooting at me, but still he detects the ground behind him. So if I come closer, he's gonna jump on the another platform and shoot me. And he can do this again, jump away. But still, sometimes he may jump and not detect the ground, and you can kill him this way. And it's okay to kill him this way, it's one of the ways to kill enemies, make him jump into the gap, but you will lose all of the items they may drop. As you just see now, there were lots of items you could pick up and craft some new equipment, but you lost it all and it fallen into the gap. Yeah. What else I like about this enemy is that you can bounce arrows back. This feels really, I really like it, how it feels, how it behaves. I'm gonna show it to you right now. So this makes counterattack even more useful than it was before with the melee skeleton enemy that I showed in the last video. You can check that video as well. So when he shoots at me, I can do counterattack and bounce arrow back to damage him back, and it will apply elemental damage if enemy have some elemental damage. Let's say this Archer gonna be shooting arrows with fire damage, and let me heal him a bit. Yeah, so now if I bounce arrow back with a fire damage, he gonna burn, which is really nice. And more to that, you can apply these arrows to another enemies. Like you can bounce arrow back to the enemy that is in front of you with or with no elemental damage. Let's say I'm gonna bounce the arrow back and I'm gonna burn the skeleton with his arrow, right? Because I don't have fire damage. Same goes for like other type of damage. Let's switch off the skeleton and give me a sec. Let's say he has 50 of the ice damage and there is a skeleton between us. So if I counterattack the arrow, the skeleton gonna be slowed down. So it's pretty useful to place yourself between the Archer and the enemy, but at the same time this Archer can be pretty annoying if you're fighting someone. You need to pay attention to both sides of the battlefield, which sometimes may be difficult to do. But as you can see, I can handle it, right? And of course it works for the simple arrows as well. You can bounce not only elemental arrows, but just the simple arrows. And pretty much that's it, yeah, about the Archer, all of his mechanics. So as you can see, he's quite simple and at the same time complex. You can use him in different situations. It's not easy to fight him. Like, it is easy, but I feel like it's because I made him. I know how he works. I played this game for 3 months or so, so I'm pretty comfortable with the skill set and everything, but I wonder how it's gonna be for a new player, if he is gonna pay attention to the arrows and place himself between enemy and the arrow to bounce it back. Yeah, that's all what I wanted to share regarding the archer. You can learn how to make this enemy or any other enemies during my RPG course. You can find that on unityalexdev.com. I want to say thank you to Friendly Robot for supporting me on the Patreon. And remember guys, we don't play games, we make them.